Hey, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to be working on the Chicago Coin Casino, and we're going to be rebuilding the credit unit. So let's get this thing out of here. I have to solder two wires back onto it because they've been cut off by somebody in the past. I don't know who did it, and I don't care who did it, but that just moved. But it's got a witness mark on it where it was originally located. Alright, let's get this bad boy out of here. Alright, looks pretty good. What we need to do is get this flipped up and out of the way. I'm probably going to have to shoot. It's going to be a tight one. I'm going to have to tear this thing apart and how I don't want to. I need more wires. These are all attached here. If I take this out, I'll get a little room, but not that much room. Let's see if we remove this. That gives me a little bit more room. Yeah, a little bit. I guess we're going to have to do part of this from the other side because I'm missing a screw right down here for that. So I'm missing a screw for that. So yeah, this is going to be a little fun one to do. As usual, we take pictures of how everything is. And this looks just like a Williams stepper. That's what it looks like to me. So since it's like that, we will make sure this is at the home position. That's at the home position. Now we're going to remember 15 is on the top here, because I need to get this wheel off. So I'm putting my screwdriver. That's a tight holder. I'm going to have to get a different one. Let's try a flathead. We're going to take the wheel off to get this off so we can get at this and take apart that and do this. So, how is that coming off? Okay, that's good. These I'm going to set in a pile right there. Is this keyed? Yes. Good. Let's put that right underneath it. Wow. Those are just like broke right off. But the main ones on that we need are on. Let's take this old tape off. It's not needed. It's holding on. Alright, we can take the screw out and you guys can still see what's going on. This is just going to be really fun to do because I'm going to have to be flipping this up and down to get at things I want to get at that I shouldn't have to get at, that I don't want to deal with. So I'm going to put that junk over there and get out of my way. Oh, I am sorry, I kicked you. Alright. Why couldn't they use just a little bit longer wire? Alright, well, let's get these springs off. I need my little screwdriver. So I can work this off easier. Come on. There we go. Put that in there. Get this one off here. Well, that's a tiny little spring. And then this one will come here. And it's hooked onto there, so we'll just leave it. Okay. This will come off there. We'll set this down. This will come off here. Well, actually, let's lift that out of the way. Oh my goodness, is that gummy? I can feel growth. That is a gummy bear right there for sure. That one's got the gum on it. So what I'm going to do right now, we're going to get that cleaned. Man, was that thing gummy. I don't know what type of grease was put on there years ago, but somebody put something good on there. Lots of gum in this, if that's a word. Look at that. Alright, at least that's loose in there. I'm hoping the sleeve, oh good, the sleeve is loose. So, as like I said, we have limited area to work with, and they had to use flathead screws too. That might need magnetic ones. Right here. Perfect. Too bad my hands aren't magnetic, huh? Good. They're not all the way through with nuts. That even makes it a little more fun. No wonder why this machine wasn't rebuilt. They did not make it rebuild friendly. Look at this, I'm supposed to get this coil out to change it. I can barely get a screwdriver in there to do it. Even if I had an old-fashioned screwdriver, it would still be a bear to get my hand down in there. Hey, I'm a poet, and I don't know it. Alright. Oh, is that beautiful shape? It's like brand new. That coil stop. It should be. The wires were cut, so I wonder how long it even worked. Let's get this plunger out. Look at that. That's nasty. I'll wipe that off. Oh my god. Look at that. Let's see how good we can make it look again. So yeah, I got a cut wire on there I gotta solder on. I think I can get it right now, but I don't know if I can strip the wire where it's at to even get it back on. I don't think I can. Right, that's clean, that's clean. See if I got a little wire stripper. Like a big one. And where my little one is. We'll use it. If not, we'll use a razor blade and cut it off. Alright. Let's get this out of there. And good, the coil sleeve comes right out. That will go right there. That's brass. And this. We're going to clean that contact switch. Ta-da. Alright, we'll need coil sleeves. 2 of them. I got a lot of my tools organized now. There's more to come on that. A whole video on that. Oh, I'm sorry I kicked you again. Now, where did I put my Q-tips? Like I said, I'm cleaning up my basement, and I think I made myself a mess. And I put stuff in new places, and now I don't know where I put them. I'm trying to find my Q-tips now. Okay. And I don't see them, but I knocked them down. There we go, I did knock them down. I knocked them right on the floor. So that's why I didn't see them. Alright. The reason why I'm rearranging stuff is because I do got a mess. I got a real bad mess. So I want to get everything situated in one spot so I don't have to deal with this anymore. I'm getting tired of stumbling around myself. It's just I got too big, too quick with pinball machines, and I have them all over the place now. But the problem with that is sometimes you're offered a machine when you're not looking for one, and it's a crazy price you can't like pass up on. And that's what has happened several times. So if somebody calls you up or messages you and they say, hey, you buy machines? And then you're like, well, yeah. And somebody goes, well, I got this one I want to get rid of. I just need it gone. Come take it, it's yours. Give me this for it. And then I go look at it and I'm like, alright, I'll give you that for it. Okay, take it. And then all of a sudden you're stuck with more machines that you can have. It's like this machine we're working on right now. This was one of those. I wasn't looking for a machine. Somebody reached out to me and said, I got this. Do you want it? negotiated a deal with them, went and picked it up, and then now it's sold. So somebody's gonna enjoy it. Whoa, that was a lot of grease on there. That was an abnormal amount of grease that was stuck on the edge there. Got all over my finger. Alright. We are good on that. Now, where is my super lube? And super lube pen. At least I know where they are. Alright. New coil sleeve. I don't know if I can get this wire on there or not from here. I think I can. Let me see. If I can get it stripped. If I can get it stripped. Oh yeah, there we go. I'll get it tinned. See, somebody made this free play by cutting, what do you call it? The reset coil and what do you call it, coil? The advanced coil. They just cut them off, which I totally understand why they did that. It removes the knocker functionality. It makes your knocker not work. But who cares about that sometimes? If you get free play. I just gonna get my hand in there so I can melt this doohickey on there. That is the hard part. Let me heat this up first. If not, I'm gonna just heat it up when I assemble it and do it. Come on. I'm melting the coil. That sucks. Alright, I ain't even gonna bother with it. When I get it stood up, I will address that issue. And is this gonna be too small? Of course it's gonna be too small. I'm gonna have to custom cut a coil again. Yep. Has happened a couple times now with this machine. The Chicago Coin liked using different size coils. So then that leaves me where I have to cut them to get them to work. No, oh, I forgot to put that in there. This is what happens when you're not prepared. There we go. But I like it that way. I like just doing this on the fly, so you can see how things are done on the fly and not prepared. What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure these coils out to the same length, and then I'm going to cut them. If you follow my channel, you know how to do this already, because you've seen my video on how to cut coil sleeves. Hopefully you watched it. If not, you're getting a quick how-to on it right now. The what do you call it, coil sleeves for all the score reels, those are all custom cut too. Perfect. Look at that. Yep. Alright, so let's get that like that. Throw that in there. Get this. Yeah, let's get the plunger in there. Let's get that. Up in there like that. And let's see if we can get the screws in there. Easy. And then maybe now I can solder the wire on, since everything will be held down. That's if I can get this together. That's one. And that's two. Please get in there. That's tight. And that's tight. Alright, let's see if we can get this soldered on there. What this wire does, it works with the power on the coil, and when you get the max credits, this opens up and it cuts the power to this coil. Alright, let's see if we can get this done now. I'm going to have to add a little bit of solder to it. There. That smell stinks. Alright, okay, we got that connected. So that cuts the power. Pretty sneaky, sis, huh? Alright. Next one. Let's get this put back on partially. And let's look at my pictures how I did it. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to pause it for a split second. And then I'm going to start it up again. Because remember, my camera likes to stop at 30 minutes. So quick stop. Alright. Let's see how we get that. That is behind there. Let's put a little lubricant on there. 'Cause that's metal to metal. I don't know what they put on there before. but it was sticky. Oh, I'm gonna put a little bit on here. Let's just leave that cap off. A little right on here, and a little right on here. And then this will go like that. Let's get this back behind there again. That'll go right in there. This will right on there, I believe. Let's look at our picture. We're gonna have to stop you anyways because I need a battery. How did that go on there? You took a horrible picture, Mark. Oh. Okay. There we go. That goes on there like that. All right, let's put a new battery in you, and we'll be right back. All right, we got a new. Oh, I kicked you again. Sorry. We got a new battery. I'm gonna need a new garbage bag too. All right, let me get you in a little maybe tighter. So let's kick off that autofocus because that's been on the whole time. Alright, we got that together. What we're going to do is take the screws out of this so we can pull this assembly out and then get to the rest of the goodies. So what I do is I take one screw fully out and I loosen one screw this way. The stack stays together. Mostly, and then we can get it all this, and this uses the spring that's stuck in there, which is new to me. I've never built these Chicago coin ones before, so I'm interested in how this goes and how many turns it has. Oh, I see. That is just wrapped around there like it's bent. I do not like that design. That is physically just bent around there. Can you see that? How the wire for this, it's physically bent around there and tight. I don't know if that is stock or if it was done afterwards. But I guess I will find out on other parts of the machine. Yeah, it looks like that. Okay. How many wraps around do we got? We got 1, 2. It's got 2. Well, that's different. Alright, well, we'll see. That is strange. Otherwise, ooh, that's nasty. This reminds me of Williams. That is nasty. This has a ton of sticky whatever Let's widen you out. You don't need to be tight right now. There was a lot of sticky grease on there. And it is all over this thing. Gross. The spring is all jacked up too. It isn't bad, it's just, well, maybe no, it isn't. It's just, it's the way that they design it. It looks like it's all bent up and weird. So I'm hoping we do get 2 turns out of that, because that's how I'm putting it back together. But if not, we can always put 1 more on it. It's not that hard to do. But yeah, that's weird how they did it. They just wanted to be different. The spring's all degreased. This is all degreased. That shaft is all degreased. Let's get that there. And let's see how bad the inside of that is. It isn't bad, but I'm sure all that grease I'm taking off. I'm going to go over it twice though. Yeah. Let's get 1 more. Since I got this off, I can get at that big coil now too. Oh yeah, that's pretty good now. Let's get this off. Get that wire out of my way. This one isn't that bad, grease-wise. It moved good, so whatever they did, they didn't do. You know what I mean? For grease. Like the other ones were just so saturated. I'm gonna have to add some more naphtha to this. I want to get that out of my way so I don't knock it over. Already drenched it in grease. Let's see, get that cleaned off. And usual with this piece right here, I'll put that liquid super lube on it, because I can't get in there to this piece to lube it. Alright, that's clean. Let's get that coil off. Since it's not in the way of anything now. Let me see if I got some screws for that. Over in this one. Get rid of this. Put that up here. I know I got screws. Here we go. Get a whole bag of them ready. All right. Sorry. Yep. That's always nice. That's why I take the back glass out. felt it. There it goes again. Gotcha. And we're not going to play that game anymore. We're just gonna magnetize it. Gonna magnetize it. Not play that game. Alright. See what we got there. We got the plunger, which is sticky. And we got a coil sleeve that came out. Yes. I was just worried that it was going to be melted in. But then why would it be melted in if they had it disconnected for all these years? But you never know. No, we didn't do. We didn't ohm test those. So I clean these to get them smooth as silk. So when they go back together, they work perfectly. So if these get a little junk on them, they tend to, if they've got a little rust or pitting on them, they will eat up that coil sleeve and then dig into the coil itself. But we don't want that to happen. So that's why we use sleeves as a sacrificial perk. Yeah. Yep. They're good. As long as they're not at 0.0 something, they're pretty much good. Turn it off. Okay. New sleeve. This is, telling you what people, this one is not a fun one. Just because of how I can't get it out. You know, it's just stuck in there. And it's impossible to work on. Coil sleeve's perfect. I mean, coil stop is perfect. It's like brand new. And I hope that screw hole is not stripped out. That's just stained. I'm hoping. If that's stripped out, I'm gonna have to put a nut on the other side of it. So we're hoping it isn't. Sucks. This just sucks. I should get myself a scratch awl, and that way I can just poke it through the other hole and it would hold it. But I don't feel like going out to the garage to get one. So we're gonna play this game like this. There we go. This can be like a hour-long video, easy. Okay, and then that's a Phillips. Just like Gottlieb likes using flatheads. Everybody else likes Phillips. You know why? Because they're easier. Okay. Good, it's not stripped. Thank goodness. All right. Now, a little grease all around here. And then right around here, turn that like that. Let's get my super lube, dribble grease, dribble a little bit right on there, and a little bit right there. Get them like that, and then we'll wipe the excess off. Alright, that one's just gonna go to there. Oh yeah, I can feel right away. Now this piece, remember, this nub goes right into this lip. You can see that. And is this going to go down with this in my way? I forgot to grease this too. Am I going to have to take that off? Or not? I can't remember. I don't know, it might. We'll figure it out. Perfect. And let's get these up here like this. And spring. It went around once and twice to around that. Yeah, I guess it helps if we get all the springs on for it to do its job correctly. Let's get these springs cleaned off. I need a little more nap though. This one went. We lost a piece off there, didn't we? Yes, we did. That's a super small, tiny, uber stretchy spring. I can't believe they use such a tiny, small spring for this. Okay, that's crazy. This one went on here, and that one went on there. Okay. Okay. And we lost our spring. Okay, we got it right. So let's take that and squeeze that puppy back down onto there. How did they squeeze that so tight? I have to finagle on that, I guess. Let's get my smaller needle nose. I might have to squeeze that tighter and then slip it over the top, which I think I'm going to do. Just to make it a little more easier for me. Something. Okay. It's a bad design, Chicago coin. Bad design. I'm sure you guys had good intentions, but bad design. Alright, what did I drop? My tiny screwdriver. I still don't like that spring the way it is like that. So I gotta tighten that up a little bit. I don't think it will pop off, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. This isn't the easiest thing to get in there either. Alright. See if we can push that on without stretching it or cutting my hand open. I'm afraid of cutting myself, that's why I'm going like that. Okay. That, I remember that too. It had to be bent down just a little bit. That was bent up. I think that's good. Let's see if I can get that spring a little tighter around there. That's my only real issue, is getting that tighter around there. I don't like it. And it's like impossible to, you know, get. I put it like that, and when I go like that, it just wants to spring back. Oh, there we go. There we go. And that's the way I like it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That just needs tweaking. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's get this back together the rest of the way. And this was not fun, people. These are generally a pretty easy thing to rebuild. It's just that there's no room to work on this part. You know what I mean? As you can see, had no room. Then we will put a jumper on it. Okay, this is where these two top ones don't have nothing on them. It would help if you put it on there right, Mark. Here. I knew I was fighting you. Alright. Then I'm going to have to get a piece of wire so we can jumper this so it thinks it's always got credits on. What time is that? It's 5. I gotta eat. I knew I should have ate before I did this. Alright. We're on game over. That goes down. So as long as those two are contacted, this thing thinks it's got a credit on it. That makes it easier. Let me see if I can show you. Let's get back on to focus. Alright. When this thing goes around, is these two are contacting right here. Right here. They're contacted right now. When I open them up, it shows there's no credits on. When they're closed, it's got credits on. See, now they're opened up. So that tells the machine, let me get that down all the way. I will have to loosen that up. Let me adjust this first, so I can get it the way it's supposed to be. Here. This is a pretty simple, going to be a real simple jump. Okay, right now it's on 0 credits. We add a credit, boom. This switch closes, so it automatically thinks this machine's on credits. Now if we keep going around, we're going to hit this lever here, which opens it up. There. Now it tells the machine you can't have any more credits. So, I keep forgetting to snap this. Now we have no credits. See? So what I'm going to do is just pull this wire off here and just jump it onto there. And then that will tell the machine that there's always credits, even though the credit wheel says 0. Which is a simple, easy thing. I don't have to put a jumper on it or anything. I do gotta connect them. It's always fun when you connect one. Let's do this. See how to put it through the hole. There. Add some new solder onto that too. Okay. There. See what we did there? Now this thing always thinks there's a credit on it, which is good no matter where it's at. That needs a simple little tweak. There. Okay, that was dragging on a metal right there just a little bit. I know it's not. So hopefully I didn't rip any wires out that we need. So I wonder if we can clean this up with a little Novus. Nope, I got a little bit left. Oh. Just tags out of here. We need tags. We don't need no stinking tags. So that will make it free play and get this bad boy moving. Oh yeah. Let's clean up real nice. Novus does wonders, people. Now I only really technically need to clean this up to 8. I think it only goes up to 8 credits. It's a 4-player game, makes sense. And I'm just going to go around it a little bit, just so the back of it looks good. And I think I'm going to add a new piece of tape onto right here, just so later on this thing just doesn't decide to peel off, because that would suck. I'm pretty sure you could recreate that easy, but why? Let's be preventative right now. And turn off my, what do you call it? Turn off my soldering iron. So let's just be preventative now and tape it back the way it was from the factory. Now we said we were on 15, right? Put that, let's get that so we're not pushing it out. On 15. Alright. Then we had a stack of stuff here. Goes on first. That. Get that on there. That was like spot welded on or something. And it came apart. But I'm not spot welding it back on. For one, I don't know how to spot weld. 2, it's a spacer. And 3, oh, you make up 3. I'm not. Okay, we're getting that on there. That goes on there. This reel needs to go back down a little bit. We're all caught up on the gears and such. Why aren't we going down all the way? What do we call? Oh, that's why. Let's get these up here. Here. Let's get a screw on there to keep it going in the right direction. There. What are we hung up on? Nothing. We're hung up on something. What are we hung up? There we go. We're off a screw. All right. And let's get back to 0. Now that piece that was on the gear that I said that when we had to take it apart to I had to put the screwdriver in there, that is now pressed up against the body, so I can just tighten it up by myself. I'm stuck. There we go. And we're on 0. Yes. So let's get this mounted back. And this wire, I am going to have to flip it around. Can I get it back on there? Maybe. Let's try. If not, I'm going to flip it around and we will do it from the other direction. I don't know if I can shred this. I'm going to shred it or actually cut some of it off. No, I'm going to shred it. So since we're going to shred it, let's peel it back just a little bit like that. Turn my soldering iron back on because I forgot we had to do that wire. Thankfully it heats up quick. I'll put a little flux on it so we don't have any problems with that soaking up the solder. Okay, we can get to that. Yes, I think we'll be able to solder that right back on there. Chip cleaned off. Let's get that hot. We'll put a little solder on there. There. That wire sucked it right in. Oh yeah, it did. I can feel the heat. I don't like that. You know what? Let's do it the other way. It's going to be easier for me. We're right about there. Right about there. That wire. They cut that off short. So we are gonna pull it through this knot. There. And we will tuck that down through there. Okay. Figures, Phillips screws now. We went through no Phillips screws with flathead. I'm leaving this loose for a reason. Went for no Phillips screws to flathead screws. Now we're going back to Phillips screws. Figure that one out. That's probably in the right spot there. I forgot to put that one back in too. Let's do that one after this one. These are loose for a reason, but now they're getting tight. Because you can move these back and forth in a credit window. Like that. This whole mech will move back and forth like this into the credit window. That one we're going to have to wait and see when we put the glass back on. Alright. Now this next part, I'm going to have to stand the head up. So I'm going to knock you out of the way. Put you like that. Get my Q-tips. Put them over here. Move some of my junk to here. And hopefully flip this up out of the way of everything. Okay. And here's that wire that we had that was cut off. And it goes onto the lug here. You know what? There. Now let's do this. Put you back on manual focus. I mean, autofocus, then manual focus. No way for me to do this. just a bear no matter what. Let's get this hot first. Ouch. Alright. It's stuck on like glue. That's what we want. Get the wiggle test on both of them. Alright. And that's done. So we jack it up. Okay, how many? Oh, we can go up to 12. Okay, that's even cooler. And there we go. Ta-da! If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Mark's Basement Arcade. Follow us on Facebook at Mark's Basement Arcade. If you need anything from Amazon, please look down in the description. That's just a little referral link. It gives me a little change from Amazon's profits. It doesn't hurt your purchase or price or anything. You don't pay more or anything like that. It just helps out my channel a little bit. So yeah, if you got to buy anything from Amazon, I'd appreciate it if you could use that. If not, oh well. But yes, any little bit helps. So I guess that's about it. Thanks everybody for watching. Later.